Hi, my name is Danny Ruiz. I'm a childhood arrival. My parents took me to the United States as a baby. I never lived in Mexico until I got deported when I was 22 years old. I've been down here already for 20 years. So half of my life I lived in the United States, half of my life I lived in Mexico. I became a successful business person here in Tijuana, working in the call center business. So I wanted to give back to the community, seeing people that are deported and not getting much help. I really wanted to help them. So I got an office close to the border, and I just started, trying to figure out how I could help them, with giving them free phone calls, food, clothes, internet, use the computer so they can contact their families. And as I began that, I saw other people that needed help too around the border, people from the streets that were deported too, and immigrants. So I started helping them, feeding them, and giving them help, whatever they needed. And then the refugees came, and I saw a lot of babies, a lot of families at the border just waiting to get asylum. And so my heart went out to them, and so we started helping out the refugees, getting them clothes, blankets, medicine. And now I help basically anybody around the border. And my office was really close to the border. I was working there for, I think, about 5 years. I didn't have any trouble, but because I was working with a lot of people, and as I was running a business and running an organization, some people figured I had a lot of money. So I got harassed. They burnt one of my offices down, and so I had to move because I was being threatened. So I found a new office, and it was very complicated to get that new location. It's been closed for several years, but my heart said that that's where I had to be. So it took me a while, and I finally got it. Once we set up, we had to start from the beginning again. We had, at the other location, volunteers. We had everything going. We already had a program. And this new location, we had to start from scratch again. It's a pretty big place. It has a pretty big office, and it has also a community center, a common area. So we were very lucky to get that space right by the border. We continue to work with the refugees and still help the deported community. And also we helped out the people that are around the border that are homeless. Most of them are deported. And also anybody walked in the doors, it doesn't matter who they were. We also even helped out some Americans that needed help. So while we were working, several organizations came to us and wanting to volunteer their time and their services to us. So we were very happy to have them. The first one was Glasswing. They did a program for psychology. And the next one were Save the Children. And then we had Apala. Then we had Border Angels that helped us a lot. We're very happy with Border Angels. And also American Friends Service Committee, Unified U.S. Deported Veterans, and Psicólogos Sin Fronteras. Also, we always worked with Al Otro Lado, and we've always had a lot of support from them. And we're very lucky to have these organizations helping us out. We're still struggling. Right now, we're barely getting an idea of how to get the funding. If you don't have the funding, you're very limited. So we're very lucky right now at this point. We're tapping into that funding so we could offer more services and help more people. Also, because we have a pretty big space, we started offering the shelter services to the MPPs, people that went to the United States and came back with their court date. And then after that, we started seeing families around the border that were on the street with kids, and we started offering shelter service to them. And right now we have an emergency shelter there for women and children. And we're looking for another space right now for a shelter. Hopefully we can find one and still have this community service that we offer there, but have another space where we could offer a full-time shelter. What I do is basically work that's humanitarian. And for me, it's something that I feel God has given me, put in my heart to do. And I just do it because it's in my heart, in my mind. And I will continue until the border is fixed. And I feel blessed. I feel privileged to be part of it. And I'm very thankful.